technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
When it comes to 20th of August, it's the day when the vice president elections that soon will be taking place next month, but tomorrow would be the last day to file the nomination, and shortly we are expected to get the pictures where the battle lines that have now been drawn between the two candidates, the battle for the next vice president of India. Hours after the NDA decided its candidate, the opposition bloc has also announced its nominee. It is now a battle between the NDA CP Radhakrishnan versus India bloc's Justice Sudarshan Reddy. Now the NDA speak who hails from Tamil Nadu's Tirupur district, Radhakrishnan who hails from the Gondar community and has been associated also with the RSS. But facing off against him is Sudarshan Reddy, who is a former Supreme Court judge who has also served as a first Goa Lokayutta in Goa, and hailing from Andhra Pradesh, he is the consensus candidate of the opposition bloc. As he is being felicitated, the Union Minister Kiran Rijiju there present. This is just before the Parliament proceedings, 11 a.m. when the proceedings begin. The Parliament monsoon session is also about to end, but this decision is coming at a time when there has been a lot of speculations over the DMK also insisting that a certain candidate be named from Tamil Nadu, expressing that it will put the DMK in a spot to vote against the Tamilian candidate of the NDA. Shortly, when it comes to the nomination process, that will begin. What is now been said that around 160 members of the NDA, which includes ministers and MPs, are expected to be present when the filing of nomination papers happens in the Parliament. Those are the pictures that are now coming in. Let's put out another round of breaking update that is now coming in. Kaun banega agla Uprashtrapati or the Vice President, as the NDA's VP candidate is to file his nomination today. Times now, which has accessed more details, as the Prime Minister would be the first proposer, as minimum 20 proposers are needed. And as far as the allies are also concerned, they have wholeheartedly welcomed the name of CP Radhakrishnan, where today he will be filing his nomination. The time that has been given is about 11 a.m. The nomination that will be filed in 4 sets, each carrying signatures of around 20 proposers and 20 seconders. While the first set will have Prime Minister Modi's signature as the chief proposer, the remaining sets are also expected to include signatures from union ministers and senior NDA leaders, reflecting a broad consensus across the alliance. Let's get in a word from Nyamika, who's connected with us. Nyamika, good morning. As far as when it comes to the unanimous decision by the NDA for CP Radhakrishnan, multiple leaders now seem to be backing him as far as the Prime Minister, who would be the chief proposer as he files his nomination today. Nyamika. All right, but what is being said that the decision to nominate CP Radhakrishnan, that was taken unanimously at a key meeting of the NDA floor leaders as well. And now what is being said that he had also reached out to the other political parties in the Vipaksha for support. It seems that as far as the majority is concerned, it seems to favor when it comes to CP Radhakrishnan. But as far as the opposition is concerned, they were finding themselves in a fix, as it was being touted as a masterstroke by the BJP ahead of the elections that would be taking place in Tamil Nadu. But mainly when it comes to the south-based political parties have also, who are NDA allies, but other political parties have extended their support to CP Radhakrishnan. But on part of the opposition as well, there has been a name that has now been decided. It is going to be a face-off as far as when it comes to who will be the next vice president. Let's get connected with Mohit now. Mohit, pictures coming in as far as the felicitation that has been taking place shortly. Mr. CP Radhakrishnan would be filing his nomination.
Well, yes, in fact, the top leadership of the NDA was with CP Radhakrishnan when he came to the parliament. They went to Prerna Sthal, and post that, what we see is that in shortly from now, the nomination of the CP Radhakrishnan as the candidate of the NDA vice presidential poll would be done. We know for a fact that how the government tried to reach out to the consensus that there should be a consensus candidate. Rajnath Singh spoke to various opposition parties, but opposition parties said that it's a fight for the ideology. So clearly, the opposition have their candidate B. Sudarshan Reddy, and their candidate will file the nomination tomorrow. But today is the day when CP Radhakrishnan is inside the parliament, and shortly from now he will be filing the nomination. There are 4 set of nomination papers, and the first proposer was Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There will be various NDA leaders who will be the proposers. So what we will see is that when it comes to the number of Amitabh, the NDA is comfortably placed when it comes to number. The opposition also knows it, that CP Radhakrishnan is all likelihood to become the next vice president. But then they wanted to give out a message that this is a fight for ideology, and perhaps that is why they have come out with a candidate who also comes from the southern part of the country. Because remember, yesterday various Congress leaders, specifically from Telangana and Andhra, came out and they urged Chandrababu Naidu and YSRCP to vote for their candidate. So yes, it's a tactical ploy played by the opposition, but yes, the BJP has also played their cards very safely and very intelligently, given the fact they have given a chance to somebody who is from Tamil Nadu, who has an experience with us, somebody who comes from the RSS background. And they also urged the DMK to come and vote in favor of CP Radhakrishnan. And in fact,
so he is said to be a veteran BJP leader, CP Radhakrishnan, who was twice elected to the Lok Sabha from Coimbatore. He has previously served as the Tamil Nadu BJP state president as well. And the last date for filing nomination is tomorrow, which is the 21st of August, while candidates can withdraw their nominations up to 25th. Meanwhile, as far as the felicitation ceremony that has been taking place shortly, CP Radhakrishnan would be filing his nomination. But displaying unity, the opposition bloc also held a press briefing together, with Mallikarjun Kharge, Sharad Pawar, Derek O'Brien, Sanjay Raut, Kanni Modi in attendance, as far as when it comes to their own candidate, where the formal announcement that has been made would be B. Sudarshan Reddy.
This vice presidential contest is an ideological battle. It is not just a battle, it is an ideological battle, and all the opposition party agreed on this. That's why we are contesting unitedly. The opposition parties have nominated Sri B. Sudarshan Reddy Garu as their joint candidate.
Well, there has been a unanimous decision that has now been said on part of the Vipaksh as far as the name of B. Sudarshan Reddy has been announced. But as far as when we speak of B. Sudarshan Reddy and the opposition this time, the NDA, however, is expected to have a smooth sailing when it comes to the numbers that seems to be stacking in favor of the NDA for the vice president election, considering that they have the required numbers on their side. While the votes that are needed are 394, the NDA already has 422, 293 in the Lok Sabha and 129 in the Rajya Sabha. The opposition, though, they have been calling it as a message to not go down without a fight, as we heard Mallikarjun Kharge saying that this is a fight when it comes to ideologies.
See, all the political parties in the India bloc, including the Aam Aadmi, TMC, DMK, Congress, everyone, all the leaders have discussed and decided with one candidate to fight against in the vice presidential elections. And we have fielded a very bright person, a very bright and reputed jurist. And we are also hopeful of winning. Many things, of course, count. And of course, everyone is very much happy and contented. All the leaders have agreed that he should be the unanimous candidate. And a candidate on our own, because India bloc has its own choice and we have fielded a candidate.
Right. This election is on BJP has put up an RSS candidate, we have put up an India candidate, and the opposition parties are united, and we feel that Justice Sudarshan Reddy ji, with his experience, with his reputation, with his honesty, will be a very good vice president for India. Therefore, but there will be a lot of changes taking place now in the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana parties, because Justice Sudarshan Reddy ji has been a reputed name in Andhra and Telangana. Therefore, we can expect in the coming days what are the things that will be happening in that state.
Filing of nomination will be done shortly, as Prime Minister had lauded CP Radhakrishnan's contribution in public life, describing him as a leader with humility, intellect and grassroots connect. With that, we head into a short break.